that question.
Yeah. Oh.
Right, so...
I can't.
Oh, really again? Any better?
No.
You know?
Wait.
Oh, you can fix stereos, you can do everything.
Yeah, hang on. It's intermittent.
Yeah.
I've got it now.
Yeah?
But I've only got it in... No,
Yeah,
I've lost
yeah.
it. I had it, but I had it in one ear.
Okay.
No, I don't have it.
Hang on a sec, keep hanging. Oh, any better? No.
No, I haven't got anything.
Oh, that change. Oh.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
gone
It's
weird
it
now.
keeps flicking as you're twisting it.
Maybe
but-
if you try it, because we've got it all the time, even though it's coming from that
No,
one.
mine went all spastic.
Yeah?
See, now it's going from one ear to the other.
Yeah.
I've
It's
got
getting
it.
better. But
I've
if you
got
fix
it.
yours first, and we may
I
be
see.
lucky.
Yeah, okay.
No? Yeah, no?
I've got it, but I'm holding
So what I'm
it.
doing is pulling this back. Any good? You good?
No, I haven't. Hang on a sec. Do you know what? I reckon if we stick something... Yeah. Can we stick something under there?
Yes.
Hang on.
It's right there.
I've got it. Oh, no, I don't.
Look at you, country girl. Hey?
I have to fix everything living alone on a farm.
You're like a MacGyver.
Yeah.
Oh, these sound really weird.
They do, but hang on.
Yeah.
We can
You're
fix our
fixing it?
ones easy.
Okay.
Oh, no.
No,
I had it.
I heard that change too. No.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah?
I've got it.
Oh, I can hear you perfectly. I
Yes,
hear
me
me tinny. I'm tinny.
Really?
Did it?
You know.
Oh, no, that's better.
Is it better?
Yeah, it's
I
a bit
think-
tinny, but I can deal with tinny.
Any good?
Yeah. Oh, that's...
Oh, what's happened?
No, I've lost it again.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, just pause, okay? Oh, we recorded all that. Do you understand how sexy that is, though?
Really?
Yeah, like...
I am very independent.
We'll put it this way, 177 episodes, and when the stuff goes wrong, which it sometimes does, you know, when someone kind of just sits there and goes,
Fix it.
You just went, bang. You know what I mean?
I would have
It
just
makes-
sat there
makes
and let
me-
Drew deal with it.
Exactly, Rika.
I'm sorry.
Crissy, what are you doing every Tuesday night?
Sorry.
Don't judge me. Thank
You
you.
speaking in the microphones too? Do you, Crissy? All right, we're back. Yeah, so,
cool.
you know, that's a... before I get to... a million questions, actually. But what we were speaking about is, can
How
you please
did
explain your show and how you got there?
Well, I think if I tried to explain how I actually got to doing shows, because I, as a younger person, worked at the Crazy Horse from 19 to 25. Excuse me. And I knew that there were girls that went out and did private shows, and I was just like, oh, too strange, too unfamiliar, can't do it. I'm safe in this little... I was the only girl that didn't club hop. I stayed at the Crazy Horse. It was like my family. Then I got married and didn't. It lasted a year and a half.
Hey, what was your name there? Can you reveal that?
Crissy.
Okay.
I went back to being Crissy when I've come back into it.
Do you remember
4
a girl
years ago.
called Diamond?
Yeah.
I've got the greatest story ever.
Oh,
Wow.
I've got the greatest stories about Diamond too.
Oh, cool.
I'll tell you after.
Yeah, we better save that for off air.
Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
See, Rika?
Sorry.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, got it back. We're
Yeah.
back. Sort
Okay.
of. It's a bit weird for
No,
us, but it's fine.
yeah, it's a bit weird on this side. It's,
Fully. Oh, we'll just make it work.
sorry about that.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's back.
It's
Keep
back.
going.
Yeah.
After you.
It's your leg.
Then I had a midlife crisis at 36. Oh shit. Am I supposed to
Who cares?
reveal my
You
age?
look
36.
26.
Okay. Thank you. That's my stripper age in the dark. In the light, it's a bit older.
Oh, you're in the light now. You look 26.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you.
For real.
So, yeah, I went back to do, I ran out of money after this marriage breakdown, another partner who I was with for 10 years, and then went, I wonder if I could go back into dancing because I'm running out of money fast. And so I lost weight and I toned up and I was ready to brave. Here I am, 36, braving these 22-year-olds that I'd have to work against and compete with, you know. But as it turned out, I did it and I started working in Gladstone at the boardroom there, doing what I knew, stage dancing and lap dancing, basically. But I found that, guess what? Age was only an advantage to me because the young ones had no life experiences to talk about. And I seemed to connect with the young guys and the older guys. So I had the whole spectrum.
Yeah.
So I did well. But fast forward, I did that for a couple of years. It was soul destroying, to tell you the truth, now that I look back on it.
In Gladstone. Staying in Gladstone, no?
Yeah, I'd stay in Gladstone. It wasn't really, they were like family too. But it was the whole situation. It was me becoming an alcoholic because 10 steps away, I had the accommodation to stay. And no drug use then in Gladstone, but just high alcohol dependence. You'd agree, wouldn't you, Scarlett?
So were you an alcoholic or just alcohol dependent?
Or you could drink at work.
I could drink at work.
There
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, and then and because I didn't have to drive anywhere, every night I would drink.
Yeah.
And I got very dependent on it.
Yeah.
And then my aura broke down, and I was letting lower energies into my being, and it just was a recipe for a downhill slide.
Yeah.
Really. And then anyway, after I'd had enough of that, I mean, there's plenty to talk about in that stage, but getting to where I was doing shows, I remember being up there and they said, we need a XXX Showgirl. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll do it. And then they went, and it was all organised, and they said, you do use toys, don't you? And I was like, what? No, I wouldn't do that. And then I just had it in my head. I would never stick anything inside of me for money. So...
But you had it home.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That was for free. It's different. But in hindsight, I was only thinking this today. All those years, I was a stripper in a club, letting strange men touch me for money. And now, what was I thinking? I'd rather stick a nice, smooth, unintrusive dildo inside of me for money now and not have these strange men in my mind. Yeah.
And did they...
I was prostituting my body, I felt.
Yeah.
Whereas now, no, I'm a single woman and I get laid on a Friday and Saturday night by myself. No questions asked, don't have to kick them out.
I've said this before, strip clubs actually make me angry because the few times I've had lap dances, I actually form an instant bond. I feel like she likes me. The girls that make you think they like you, they're
it's
very
human
good.
nature, isn't it?
Yeah, and women are so loving that if they can switch it on, they can do it within one song. And if you're open to that, oh my God, she actually really likes me. I think this is we've got something. And next minute she's doing it to the guy
That's why
in the
people
room again. And
and you're like, hang on.
she likes someone else.
But that's why people like Crissy are in business, because men are so simple sometimes, aren't they?
100%.
It's like a very primal thing.
Yeah.
It's just a human nature, isn't it, really?
Fully.
Men
and if you understand men.
Yeah. We understand men. We are man-spurts. Man experts.
Do you get men get pissed off because you're off lap dancing on someone else? You do?
Yeah,
It's like a human nature.
But I can't see you getting pissed off at someone. I can see you thinking it in your head, but
if Drew...
you've got to be a muppet if you show it. But.
Yeah, but then what you do is you go to the ATM and you withdraw all your money and you keep me for the rest of the night so no one else can. Simple.
There you go.
That's how it all works.
To the madness.
And then the next weekend and the next weekend. That's how you form regulars.
Wow.
I guess. Yeah.
So, explain then.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
so-
going back to
Okay,
the...
but
sorry.
Yeah, no, keep going. I guess
Okay, the first show, all right. I got talked into it, and I was doing topless waitressing after I left the clubs. And my favourite time of the whole night was when the stripper came. I was like, oh, yes, the stripper's coming in 10 minutes, And then I'd sit there and I'd wait and I'd help her set up and everything, and I'd be at the front row just watching and loving it. And then I just didn't even give it a thought that I could actually do that. I guess I wasn't confident or something. I don't know. But then somebody's put it in my head to do it, and I said, oh, my God, I don't know if I could. I honestly don't know if I could. So I bought the smallest dildo I could find, which was the size of your middle finger probably,
Show me.
I got big hands, bro. Big,
yeah, it was. It was just
trustful
this
hands.
tiny little thing that was only designed to be used on the outside, I think.
Right.
But it had diamantes around the bottom, and that's me. Has to be showy kind of thing. And, I remember the first time I actually did this show, I was so, so nervous. And I was saying to...
Sorry, keep going. Did I ruin it for everyone?
Yeah. No.
Are we back?
Yep.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Keep going.
I was so, so nervous. And I told the crowd that it was the first time. And I don't know, I had this massive block. I just didn't think that I was making it such a big deal. Whereas, at home, in privacy of my home, no problem. But, in front of people, it was just this massive deal.
Oh,
well, to everyone else, it's a massive deal.
Yeah. And
Isn't
I did
Rika?
Oh, I couldn't do it. Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
I'd have stage fright.
It's almost like you're letting down. I felt like I was letting down my final guard. Like I needed something to keep to myself, but then this could have been the moment where I was letting it all out. But then it didn't. I don't feel that way, that I gave something away, because my sex life outside of work is completely different. It's got nothing to do with work. What I do in shows is nothing. I don't do anything like it.
Like, there's a profession and then there's
and a character, like you were
and a
just saying.
character, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So, it went smoothly, and then I was like, oh, my God, all these years. Let me tell you, if you've got enough lubricant and a smooth dildo, you can't even feel it. Right. And
But do you ever get, orgasm?
Oh, no. For me to...
Right. But had you, that's when it becomes, I've shown someone something, whoa, whoa,
Yeah.
You've definitely opened the door to being in, you can't control what you do when you're...
Yeah, well, I can. See, this is the thing. If I wanted a 10 out of 10... Women can come in many different ways, I think. Enlightened kind of women who are tuned in with themselves. There's more than one way to skin a cat kind of thing. My 10 out of 10 orgasm, there's no way I'd ever just let one slip out or be able to manifest one at work, because everything needs to be right. The lighting, everything. I need to really concentrate and really need to be in the zone with the correct person in the correct energy. Everything needs to be right, kind of thing. So there's no way I could do that one, the 10 out of 10 on a job kind of thing. But I've actually... I'll tell you this. I accidentally started squirting while I was using toys. And I was like, oops. And it was sort of a bit embarrassing because people were like, what was that? And I was like, and then I thought, hang on a sec. I should capitalize on this mistake. And then I would say, I am a squirter, so for an extra, X amount, if you want me to do that.
Men love it, don't they?
They do, yeah.
I've never been privileged enough to have that experience, and so I had so many questions for you, but I'm just intrigued.
Yeah,
it's very
okay.
As Matt G creeps in right beside you. Just floating, Rika.
So I started to just say, I've got this ability. I may as well charge for it.
It is an ability, though. Mm-hmm. It is, because I don't think... Not everyone can do it.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't think I could do it,
Scarlett?
Hello.
We'll get to that question in a minute because you're off mic. We won't be able to hear your answer. But
yeah.
But okay, here come the bloke questions. Could you do it? Because I worked with the girl at SeaWorld, right? Mm-hmm. And it was actually an issue.
Wet. So wet everywhere.
Yeah. Like 6 times. We had to have sex in the carpet.
I remember you telling me.
Of your place. And because you couldn't do it in bed at all. For her it was actually a boyfriend stopper because she...
Too messy.
And the thing that would happen is the room, there was pheromones in the room. They weren't bad at all, but you knew that
shit had gone down in that room.
Happened here, far out. So
yeah. Once the novelty wears off,
you,
well, I can control it. I don't have to squirt when I'm having sex.
Can you?
It depends on how I'm having sex. If it's love making and it's a very deep, beautiful experience, then when I squirt, I have to, whatever's in there has to come out momentarily. Then it can go back in. That's fine. But for the squirt, I can gush as well. And that doesn't matter if there's something in there. But for these big power fire hose squirts, then you gotta, whatever's in there has to be out. And
fire hose squirt.
And unless I go, get out, in that moment, then It's not going to happen. So, like, as the years have gone on, I tend to just go, do I want a wet bed